All right, Shalom. First and foremost, all praise and glories unto Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Harakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders at the great millstone. And greetings, salutations, and blessings unto the elect. Shalom unto you. Brother Shaquat, and I have another video with this famine of the word, man. You know, I want to go a little bit deeper into it. Just because, I mean, the things every day we see brothers' pages. Hey, subscribe to my new page. Subscribe to my new page. And yeah, you can be like, oh, brother, look at how you word these, your title of your videos or whatever else. But the bottom line is, the First Amendment freedom of speech thing has been diminished, especially on certain social media platforms. They won't let you speak about anything that's talking about the Crown Royal vid. Okay, they won't tell anything about anti-Maxine vids. Okay, none of those things you can even talk about. You can't talk about you know, you can't talk about anything on this platform pretty much anymore. They are really and you can see the crackdown, if you will, against the men of the Lord. You know, because every time we push a phrase out there, you know, calling out what they're contradicting what they're putting out there in their media, you know, before you know it, YouTube is already taking it down. Okay, even to a point where I couldn't find the article, but they were saying that they would crack down. I think under Trump's administration, they said that they would crack down on these social media platforms that didn't crack down on one of the people. Okay, they will find these social media platforms that didn't crack down on certain content, anti-vaccine content, and so on and so forth, that were put up on their platforms. All right, so they have to deal with it. And so I'm going to start with this article. It says, YouTube won't ban QAnon content, but will remove videos that could promote violence. Okay, it says, the news comes just a few weeks before the election. This was from October the 15th. It says, get to the good part. Yeah, here we go. I'll get to this one. It says, the company is trying to curb harassment and hate by removing more conspiracy theory content used to justify real-world violence. Justify real-world violence. It's funny because are any of our videos that are being taken down, are we out there killing anybody? No, we're not. One random something that looked like a damn psyop in New Jersey, that shouldn't count up against the Hebrew Israelites. And you know, in other situations that go on around the country and around the world, that shouldn't be against freedom of speech. We should be able to speak freely. That's what the First Amendment was founded on, but that's out of play now. This is their platform. They can do whatever they want. This is not what YouTube was originally created for. They let any content up. But you got all kinds of subliminal cartoons up for children. You got all kinds of people being killed and snuffed out, snuff videos that pop up on YouTube and seem to never come down. All types of sexual booty shaking and everything else on YouTube. But we got to take our videos that we also connect to the scripture, okay? We got to take that stuff down, or they take it down. They strike our pages where we can't upload and so on and so forth. Okay, it says, according to its new blog post, that means if people are posting videos about QAnon, which QAnon is about, basically, in a nutshell, the Illuminati. They were saying Donald Trump is trying to break up the Illuminati and kill their New World Order agenda, so on and so forth. Something to that effect. You know, and alleging anything that could result in actual harm or harassment for a specific person or group, those videos will be removed. And I must say this part. There's some of you rogue ass niggas out there that don't understand what this word is truly about. This thing ain't for you, man. Just because you learn that I'm from the tribe of Judah or whatever you learned doesn't mean that you're equipped for this thing, okay? You go out there and you like cussing Esau out, but where's the edification, man? That's why most of you guys tell me you don't need to be in the ABCD camp. That's to keep the inactivity of a shepherd from over you, getting you to do what you need to do to earn your salvation, which we have great shepherds here at Great Millstone. That's from that part, so you can go chill and just know you're Israelite and think you're going to make it to the kingdom of heaven. And that's also because the work that it takes. There's a lot of work that it takes. Okay? Studying, videos, going on the street in season and out of season. Okay? There's all that stuff. And plus, that nigga shit won't fly here in Great Millstone. That stuff's not flying in Great Millstone. All right? There's other camps for that. Go join them other camps that allow that madness to happen. That don't fly here in Great Millstone. And you guys know it, and so you want to go in and spread misinformation, disinformation. Yeah, you're going to one day realize that Great Millstone was really the ones out there pushing out true love to you people. It was tough love, but true love to you people, man. Warning you with the words of the Heavenly Father, correcting you in the ways of the Heavenly Father. Okay? But like I said, that's something for another time, but just wanted to put that out there because you're making the job that much harder. But hey, this is supposed to happen. The famine of the word has to come. By whichever means, this enemy has to come in with a flood on the men of the Lord. Those that fear and praise the Most High, they got to come in against us. So all this stuff has to happen, and we accept it. Because we also know the scripture said he will protect us from all those things. All right? Yeah, we'll have to go through them, but he'll see us through them. We'll be saved out of those things. Reading on. It says YouTube's post did not talk about whether or not those accounts will be removed, although YouTube tends to operate in a 3-strike policy before a channel is taken down. And we've seen this time after time. Can't upload for a few days, can't upload for a few weeks, months. Your page is gone. All the content on your page is now gone. Okay, and they'll take a video from as long as your first video ever in the truth. They'll take that. They won't even, they'll strike that one, and they'll strike one from 2 years ago, and they'll strike one from yesterday, and your page is gone. Okay? It says, this is quote, as always, context matters. So news coverage on these issues and content discussing them without targeting individuals or protected groups may stay up. Protected groups. I don't even want to click on that. The blog post reads, we will begin enforcing this updated policy today and will ramp up in the weeks to come. Yeah, they're about to run through YouTube and anything deemed outside of the social construct of PC will be taken down. Politically correct will be taken down. Okay? And the message from Yahweh Bashim Yahshai isn't politically correct, man. Okay? It's from an all-knowing, all-seeing, omnipotent power down to the subjects, man. Okay? Whether it be his own chosen people, the Israelites, onto the rest of the people of the world. Okay? We're sent out to make these videos about how the Heavenly Father, in his word, feels and speaks about what he's going to do, particularly to the people on planet Earth, okay? In whichever group you fall into, okay? There's even more we can do to address certain conspiracy theories that are used to justify real-world violence like QAnon. YouTube has spent some time updating its policies over the last couple of years to target hateful groups, some of which include conspiracy theory videos, according to the blog. See, they always want to put conspiracy theory. They never want to validate these conspiracies, even though they tend to be true. Okay? And there'd be proof. You can say all this, you want about Pedophile Island and Jeffrey Epstein and all these American superstars, movie, music, and so on and so forth, the elites of Hollywood, in their pedophile rings and whatnot, but you can't talk bad, you can't tell the truth about what's going on when there's blatant proof out there. Half the stuff that we do at Great Millstone comes from news articles and news reports. Now, are they going to skew those? Of course they're going to skew them to push their agenda, because they run those companies and they run those people and they control those people. Okay? It says the policies are supposed to limit algorithmic recommendations of these type of videos. That's why people aren't getting your videos like it could be. As much as we're flooding YouTube, the only way that they could combat that is to create the algorithm to where if it's not for kids, the masses don't get it. Okay, when you sign into YouTube, I mean, when you log on to YouTube without signing in, it's instant for everybody, kids and content and so on and so forth. Yeah, kids are the most popular videos, on the platform of YouTube, the things that kids watch. But there's the things for adults that are on here as well that should be still getting out to the masses, but don't. Okay, you telling me that Great Millstone isn't flooding YouTube? When I know the decree that went out from the apostle? Okay, reading on, it says the policies are, I read that, it says, the policies are supposed to limit algorithmic recommendations of these types of videos, and the number of views for QAnon content that came from non-subscribed recommendations has dropped by more than 80% since January 2019, the company says. So you're not seeing even the QAnon videos. And those are lightweight. The truth behind the music industry and their satanic ritual ways, that stuff's been knocked down. Okay? They don't want you people to know the truth. They don't want you to know about these Maxines. They don't want you to know about the Crown Royal. None of that, man. They don't want you to know about none of that. All right? So you can't fight back. But what do you people do? You tune in the channel to the 11 o'clock news on your regular TV stations, and you get fed with all this emotion and all this propaganda and all this fear. Okay, must take the vaccine. Gotta take it because you're sick. You gotta wear your mask so you can't breathe, and it creates more health issues for you. They don't want those. Then, once I get rid of this, which I'm gonna stop on this right now, and I'm gonna go back to this one. I did a small video on, and earlier this week about some of the policies that are going on YouTube. This right here, right? Which it says treatment misinformation about the Maxine and the Crown Royal, or Maxine's Crown Royal, I should call it. Okay? And you put that piece in there together, put that piece of the puzzle together. It said discourages someone from seeking medical treatment by encouraging them to use cures or remedies to treat Crown Royal. Okay? Claims that Crown Royal doesn't exist, or that people do not die from it. If you go on the internet and there's always information and disinformation, what's the problem with this? Because some people are going to die. What happened to freedom of choice, man? Some people are going to die because they chose not to take, Maxine. Because they don't believe that Crown Royal is real. All right? Well, let them deal with what they choose to deal with. The whole Dr. Kevorkian thing that you people found, years ago, for those that know what that was about. Okay? But when you come up to this level, it's like, come on, man. You don't want the people to have information? Yeah, because they want to completely control the narrative. They want you people fearful, in line, getting this stuff so they can depopulate the earth. Period, point blank, man. Okay? And the best way to do that is to stop those truthers from out there spreading these words. Okay? Look how crazy this goes. It's content that encourages the use of home remedies in place of medical treatment, such as consulting a doctor or going to a hospital. So even though the hospitals are supposed to be packed with people with the Crown Royal, you want to go there. You don't want people to discourage you from going there. Okay? And I know they even mean the videos where brothers have gone to these hospitals. People just in general have gone to these hospitals, and you can see that there's nothing going on at the hospitals. Hospitals are actually empty. They're just as empty as some of the grocery stores. Okay? It says content that encourages the use of prayer or rituals in place of medical treatment. They're telling you not to have faith and not to have belief in your God. What? What happened to freedom of religion? What does this place come to? Okay? It's all about the famine of the word. Okay? It's all about the famine of the word. And hey, and in my opinion, this is a beautiful thing. Because it's gonna force you people to wake the hell up and see what's really going on and really prove the faith if the Most High gave it to you. Prove the faith that you claim to have. Okay? You have to prove the faith that you claim to have. And there's not going to be any help from the government, from big pharma. There's not going to be any help on any other level. You're not going to be able to find the information, okay, to treat these things. That's why they won't tell you what all the symptoms of Crown Royal is all about, or the side effects of Maxine Waters or whatever. I should call her that. Okay, they won't tell you all of that. Okay, but you can't even pray. You can't use home remedies. What? Yeah. Put an onion under your pillow, and it'll draw, and garlic, and it'll draw all the toxins out of your body through your feet. Eat 15 bushels of herbs, and this will cure you from this, and that. They don't want that information out there. Let the people go buy that stuff and waste their time if it's not true. Okay? If it's misinformation, let it be misinformation. You've let misinformation out there for so many years. But all of a sudden, on the topics of the agenda that you're trying to push and trying to get the people, and how do you know? Because you see their surveys all over the internet. What do you think about, this Crown Royal? Would you take the Maxine Waters? Would you take that into your body with luciferase and all this other stuff in it, and blue crab blood and all this other crazy stuff that's in it, small tail fin and all kinds of shark gill and all kinds of stuff, man. Stuff that we shouldn't be putting into our bodies. Any human being shouldn't be doing it, particularly you Israelites, man. Okay? Pursuant to the laws of the Most High. That's all in these things. They're cocktail concoctions, man. Okay? It says content that claims that a Maxine for Crown Royal is available or that there's a guaranteed cure. Wow, claims that Crown Royal Maxine Waters that contradict expert consensus from local health authority or the WHO. If anything that contradicts that, they don't want it out there. They want Fauci, Dr. Fauci, to be the only one that can give you what you should be treating yourself with. Him or William Gates. Okay, they're the only ones. The damn eugenicist, that wants to depopulate the earth. They're the only ones that can give you information. This dude ain't even a damn doctor. This is unbelievable, man. He could have easily went to school at any school he chose in the world and became the greatest, Maxine doctor ever. But he won't. It wouldn't take him long to do it. He ain't got a lot to do. He's a billionaire, or whatever he's got, right? It's not gonna take him long to do it. 6 months. The same time they were looking for a cure, he could have did it, and really been an expert on this level, and had the letters backing it up. But that's not the point. They're controlling the narrative of who you can and can't listen to. And one day and I'm not going to read the rest of this list. You can read it for yourself. But one day you guys are going to realize that the prophets were out there warning you and you didn't take heed. Okay? The prophets were out there warning you and you didn't take heed, and it's going to be too late. You're going to go looking, and we're not going to be there to break down what's actually going on. And I'm going to hit these scriptures and close out. Find it right quick. Amos chapter 8, verse 11. It says, "Behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh." And I read this one in the other video. This is a beautiful one, though. I'm going to read it all the way down. Well, all the way to the end of it, to 12. It says, behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor of thirst for water. There will be those as well. Okay, that's coming as well. But this is the famine that it's talking about right here. It said, but of hearing the word of the Lord Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua. Okay, but the famine will be of hearing the word, the information, the truth. You won't be able to get the truth. Okay, they're gonna cut truth off. This devil is coming down with great wrath to cut the truth off so he can take you out. Okay, so he can get you under control and in submission of the beast. Okay, that full beast system, which is native to the EU, and that whole power structure of the Edomites. And their agenda, their New World Order agenda that they're trying to execute on you people. Okay? So, and they shall wonder, the people that don't have the information, that lollygag, all the people that are going to get caught in the flood. It'll be like the floods of Noah. Okay? Noah prophesied unto the people about rain was coming, was going to flood the earth, and nobody believed him until the first drop hit the ground. Okay, when it started raining, it's like, oh, hold on, let us in. What if that you was building? Let us in there. And it's going to be too late. The doors of mercy are going to be shut. Okay? It says, and they shall wander from sea to sea, from coast to coast, looking for answers. And from the north even to the east, they shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord Yahweh, and shall not find it. You're going to search the internet. You're going to search the street corners. If you can, at that time, if there's not martial law in every place, okay, you're going to look everywhere you possibly can. You're not going to find the truth, the information via the prophets that give it from the spirit of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua through the Bible. For the spirit of Yahweh Shai, the spirit of prophecy, man, these prophecies you're not going to understand because you missed it when it was a prophecy, when it was from said before. Okay, that's what prophecy means, to say before. Okay, when the doors of mercy open now, you have the time to prepare yourself for this. When it said knowledge and wisdom should be the stability of thy time. Okay, in strength of salvation, the fear of the Lord is his treasure. You people didn't take it as the valuable things that we truly are out there. But you persecuted us. It says the prophet have not honor but in his own country. And so you people are going to get what you deserve if you didn't take heed to the prophets that are out there, man. Okay? And we're out there now. And we're barely out there now. You see what's happening to YouTube. Brothers' pages are getting struck left and right. Content, name of video, content, hate speech, all types of anti-max videos, all types of stuff, man. Striking us for nothing. Stuff from years ago. You could have took this down at any time years ago. You left it up and hit us with a strike again months later, man. Okay? Let me get one more and I'm going to close out. Ezekiel chapter 3. So I get the end. Yep. Verse Ezekiel 3, I'm going to start up at verse 24. It said, then the Spirit entered into me and set me upon my feet and spake with me and said unto me, go, shut thyself within thine house. We ain't going on the streets no more, man. And the internet could be shut off and you're not going to be able to get this information. YouTube is already trying to find a way to completely get us off of there, but they don't want to uproot all the content just yet. Okay? And they don't want just to get us off. But if we continue to be such a nuisance, you know it's coming. Okay? It says, but thou, O son of man, behold, they shall put bands upon thee and shall bind thee with them, and thou shalt not go out among them. They're not going to let our content on the internet no more. They're not going to let us on the streets no more. They're already saying in the country now with this second wave that's kicking in, with these lockdowns and different restrictions they're putting on it, that, hey, we want y'all to be outside with the mask on. Okay, we want you outside with the mask on. In any gathering, we want masks to be on your faces, over your faces. Okay, to stop the spread. You few guys that stand on the corner once a week, You're the spread of this whole thing because you're the only ones in the city not wearing a mask. We see you standing there every week for years, and now you're the ones that we have to make sure that have a mask on. Out there. Matter of fact, you can't even go out no more. We're going to lock it down to where nobody can be out. There's curfews already being pushed out. California has curfews that start at 10 o'clock. 10, I think, to 6 in the morning. 10, 5, 6 in the morning. Other states have it as well. Bars closed down. No liquor served after 10 o'clock at night in a bar. But strip clubs and all that's still open. Churches closed. Strip clubs open. Both. These churches is just as bad as the Crown Royal in the first place anyway. It's killing you people. Let me continue to read. Yep. So they're trying to find a way to bind us up with all these strikes on the pages, bind us up from leaving our houses, and so on and so forth. Verse 26, and I will make thy tongue to cleave to the roof of thy mouth. When you push your tongue up to the roof of the mouth, real hard to speak. You can't talk. Okay? It's like you got cotton mouth. You can't speak. Okay? It says, and thou shalt be dumb. You're not going to know the answers to be able to share with somebody. And shall not be to them a reprover, a corrector. We're not going to be able to correct you people anymore. We're correcting you now in prophecy. Okay? You better hope, even once we get off, you still have access to our videos. But we all know that's all going to shut down anyway. All that's still going to shut down anyway. Okay? And shall not be to them a reprover, for they are a rebellious house. To you Israelites, we're supposed to be reprovers to you. You're not going to listen, and then you miss the doors of mercy, and then they're going to take off off the street when you really need us to be out there to hear the word. When you would come out in droves to hear the men of the Lord on the street corners of all these cities in the world, we're not going to be out there. You're going to wander looking for information. You're going to look for the name and so on and so forth. So what's this thing we're not supposed to take? And then know who will be around? People that don't understand, truly understand the truth in the word of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, or may not even have the name. Okay? It says, but when I speak with thee, I will open thy mouth, and thou shalt say unto them, thus saith the Lord power Yahweh, he that heareth, let him hear. Yeah, those that have the eye salve, that can see this thing, that will have the no guile is found in their mouth, will be able to speak, and it will be understood unto the people. Okay, amongst us that are in the strong tower of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Okay, that are in the bosom, that are under the umbrella. It says, and he that forbeareth, let him forbear, for they are a rebellious house. And that's talking about our people, man. And those that are rebellious and forbear, hey, man, you're gonna get jacked up, man. You're not gonna know how to understand what's going on, and you're gonna be to your detriment. Okay. So I just want to hit that, man. They're coming down. He is coming down hard with these restrictions. They're trying to center it around the Crown Royal Maxine Waters. Okay, they're trying to stop the word and the truth coming out. But hey, it's already into the hearts of the elect, man. They're just waiting to come out, to be drawn out. Okay, to be educated by it. And once that do, the elect will be sealed, and we're out of this place, man. Lord willing, I am of the elect. Okay, so it will behoove you people to not only download these videos, but download this information into your spirits, man. Okay, get this information locked into your spirit. Okay, that goes for me. That goes for brothers. Where there's prayers in the Hebrew. I know a lot of y'all don't want to do the studying on the Hebrew, but it's beneficial to you. You're gonna have the name and these prayers to call upon, man. You don't know what end this is going, what path the Most High take you through, and it's like saying something my dad used to always say. You'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. I'd rather know the Hebrew, know the name, and be and done all this work and studying and prepared than to get to the moment and fall short because you didn't prepare. Okay, here's a big test coming, man. Are you gonna study for it? Well, now's the time to study. So, Lord willing, this was edifying, giving all praise and glory unto Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Arokakodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders at the great millstone, and greetings, salutations, and blessings on to the elect. To the next one, Shalom.